Bro, let me show you guys the game plan on how to get a 20k payout with an instant account. That means you're fully funded. You just buy a funded account directly. You don't have to go through any kind of challenges. And to get this payout is super easy. Trust me, bro. Like, I got the game plan, bro. I have everything clear for you here, and you have to just follow it. So I will explain everything. But for first of all, you need to buy an instant account, and this is the only platform that I would recommend that you buy it. And let me explain why. Guys, first of all, make sure to join the Discord, which is link in the description, completely free. It's a community that I want to grow, and I'm doing platform giveaways there and a lot of other stuff. Make sure to join that. So this is the game plan here, which I'm gonna explain it in a bit, but bro, instant account, a lot of prop firms have it. There is pros and cons with it. So I personally love Equidage when it comes to their instant account because the only reason is that they have this 300k account over here. The only reason that I'm choosing Equidage over here is because they have an instant account 300k and it's the rules are super easy and super easy for you to get a payout on this instant account. You know that we have a 15% consistency rule. This is where a lot of people are scared of this consistency rule. They are scared that they will not meet it. Guys, don't worry, I got the game plan for that, how you can stay below that consistency rule. But make sure to use code LLcTrades if you do buy account because code LLcTrade gets you like literally 50% off. That's another reason that I'm recommending Equidage because I personally have a discount code of 50% off. You guys can see you're saving $449. Bro, you're getting a 300k instant account for $449. So let's go back here on Equidage chat. Let's go back over here. You guys can see you can get the instant account 300k for like $450. And then you guys can see you have a 7 minimum trading days, then you have a maximum loss of 3% and maximum loss of 5%. And then you have an activity rule of this much and you cannot risk more than 1%. Now, I would 100% recommend that you go on FAQ over here, first of all, then go on instant funded, read all of the rules over here. So like news trading, for example, like you cannot trade news 8 minutes before and 8 minutes after. So make sure you read all the rules because your payout don't get denied because you did not follow the rule. Because if you break the rule, then you're not gonna get paid out. So here's the game plan, guys. First, you're gonna get a 300k instant account. There is other platforms that offer instant account, but they don't have too big account, and then you don't have this crazy capital to trade with, and it's super hard to get that payout, like that higher amount of payout. So that's why Equity Edge allows you to trade to 300k, which is super high amount of capital that you could trade with. And then make sure the first thing you have to do is just get an account. Make sure to use code LLcTrades again. I'm just gonna give you 50% off. Boom, you get the account. Now here's the game plan. So we are going to be targeting a 20k payout. Okay, boys, we are targeting a 20k payout. Now, keep in mind that I said, okay, we have a 15% consistency rule. What this consistency rule means that means that your highest winning day cannot be more than 15% of 20k. So you guys can see you have a 300k account instead fully funded. Now 15% consistency, that's what we have as a rule. That means your highest winning day cannot be more than $3,000. That is literally this is 15% of 20k. You can search it up however you want it. You can look it up. But this is it. That means your highest winning day cannot be more than $3,000. So here's the game plan. So we are going to be risking 0.5%. Let me explain why. So max loss, you guys can see is 5% over here, max loss for us, and then we are going to be risking 0.5%. That gives us 10 trades. In order for you to lose this account, you need to lose 10 trades, which is super crazy. If you're a good trader, bro, there's no way that you're going to go in a losing streak of like 10 losing trades. So here's how we're going to get the payout. Here is the risk management type of thing that we have to do. So you are going to follow this. Risk 0.5%, that's going to be $1,500. This is what I mean. When you have this crazy capital, guys, this percentage doesn't mean that much because you are literally making, like, you're risking 0.5%, that's $1,500. And then that helps us to target this crazy amount of payout and still be below the consistency rule, okay? So we are going to be risking 0.5%, which is like $1,500. And then we're going to target a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. If you ask me why are we targeting a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio, Do not go more than that. That's because we want to stay below the consistency rule of 15%. That means our highest winning day cannot be more than $3,000. That basically means you cannot make more than $3,000 in a single day in profits. So that's why we are risking a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio, and that's like $3,000. Boom. If you have a 6 winning days, boom, 6 winning days, that's like $3,000. You put 6 times 3, that's like $18,000. If you just have 6 winning days, you have $18,000 profit completely fresh in your account. And then what you have to do at the end is just like risk $1,000. Boom, and you're gonna target a 1 to 2 RR. Boom, that's it. That puts you at 2K profit, and 2 times this, that's like 20K in payout. Now, it might not go as smooth as this. You might not have 6 winning days. Don't worry, Chad, I got that cover. So let's say you take your first trade, okay? You take your first trade over here, a loss, okay? Now you're down $1,500 on your account, okay? Then let's say you take your second trade, okay? You take your second trade. Boom, second trade. Again, a loss. Now you're minus 1,500 again. So now your total loss is 1,500, which is like $3,000. Let's say you take your third trade, okay? Let's say you take your third trade. Boom. Now you hit your TP of 1 to 2 RR. That puts you in $3,000 profit, okay? That puts you a $3,000 profit. Look, you losing first trade and second trade, you just winning the third trade, boom, you're just a break even now. You're a break even, bro. This is the good part with risk reward ratio. And then right after that, let's say you hit your fourth trade, boom, is a 1 to 2 RR again. So 1 to 2 RR again. Now, how much you're up? $3,000 on the account. So these, when with these two of losses over here, like this loss and this loss got covered by this third trade, your fourth trade is a win. Boom, you're up like 3K on your account. That's how simple it is. You can do this with any account that you want, but just make sure you follow this risk management over here and the whole game plan that I have over here. First of all, the first thing you have to do when you get an account, that doesn't matter if you get the 300K, 200K, 100K, but I will 100% recommend that you get the 300K because then you have this higher capital to trade with, and that's easier for you to stay below the consistency rule. Then you're gonna set up a payout in mind. Like you could go for 30K payout, 50K payout. That's like something that you have to decide by yourself. For example, in this video, I said that I want a 20K payout. So once you have a 20K payout amount that you want to take as a payout, then you're gonna look what is 15% of that. That gives you like what your highest winning day can be. For example, that in this case is like 3%. So I went on, I wanted to raise 0.5%. Why? Because then I'm always staying below consistency rule, and then I'm risking not that much. It will take me 10 losing trades to just lose this 100K instant account. That's just how easy it is, boys. Again, follow this game plan across any account on this instant account. And this is the reason that I wanted to recommend Equity Edge, by the way, is that they have this 300K instant funded account, which is crazy. And also, if you use my code, again, LLcTrade, boom, I just type that, bro, you get 50% off, which is crazy. And you could use this code actually across all their challenges that you want, maybe Legacy or um, any account that you want, you could use that off of. Like, for example, if you want to use it on 200K, something like Swift account, 100K, you could still use that. You're getting 50% off. But make sure to follow this game plan chat over here, and trust me, you will get that payout. So make sure you follow this. And if you still don't understand anything, make sure to join the Discord, which is going to be linked in the description, and you can ask me anything there.